Welcome back, Spirits of Vengeance, to a Ghost Rider vlog.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ghost Rider vlog. Today we're going to talk about issue number 70, also titled Freaks. But essentially the basic premise is that there's this freak in the carnival named Jeremy. He's a very large man, slightly deformed of face and head, and a huge bulking body. Sweetest guy you could ever meet, but he's also extremely strong. He helps out with a little bit of the hard labor and then does a little show where he pretends to be a caveman to spook the carnival goers, and he gets a nice paycheck for it. The thing is that his sideshow has gotten the attention of a man who apparently is trying to collect freaks, whether he's trying to provide them a nice home or whether he's trying to use them for other sinister means is really unclear. Aside from that, Elliot, the son of the carnival clown, has actually also shown up at this point, and what we get out of them is the fact that the clown's still not entirely sure what to think of his son, but as they are leaving from one carnival spot to the other, he asks his son Elliot, "Are you going to go straight this time?" Not really sure what that's about, but it kind of sounds like there might have been a drug issue or something else of the like that was going on in the background between the two of them, which possibly caused the father to leave. Anyway, the other thing that happens is that the second in command, named Ronaldo, is from the particular group that's collecting freaks, shows up at the carnival and tries to very physically get the okay to get Jeremy's contract and try and buy it off of the carnival, to which Johnny sees what's going on and decides to move in, and even more rightly tosses the guy out for the actions he was trying to take, trying to literally physically harm their boss into giving over the contract. So after he gets tossed out, he threatens Johnny's life under bated breath, and then comes back that evening with a van full of freaks, and I mean, these people are packed in there like clowns would be, because that's an awfully large mob. Anyway, they rampage the place, they take Johnny and Jeremy captive. They want Jeremy to become a part of the new group of freaks, and Johnny has been picked up because they wanted a little bit of vengeance from Ronaldo, but Ronaldo has officially bitten off more than he can chew, as Johnny, also in the midst of his attack, after he becomes conscious again after his kidnapping, turns into the Ghost Rider and starts laying waste to them. It's also been noted that up to this point it's actually been a very long time since Johnny has turned into the Ghost Rider. He's actually even kept the normal outfit he'd usually wear in a box, out of sight and out of mind, and was actually thinking about trying to go out somewhere and bury it, since it was probably half the reason why he kept thinking about the Ghost Rider and why his will kept collapsing in on itself. However, the Ghost Rider is very highly needed, and he even rescues the old outfit, as the one that Johnny was in was getting ripped up with the constant kidnapping and beatings. They went to the airport, to which the Ghost Rider catches up with them just as they're about to near the plane. He gives a quick little chase to Ronaldo, and then shows the freak minions what he can do to a human being, and starts some vengeance that is well deserved of the man. However, the Ghost Rider also notes that the freaks, outside of listening to orders of a bad man, have not actually done any physical harm to anyone yet, as of yet. So there's no reason for him to exact vengeance on them. After all is said and done, he turns back into Johnny right in front of Jeremy, and Jeremy tells Johnny that he's still going to go for the freaks because he wants to be in a place where he belongs, and hopefully with the huge amount of freaks, they'll also be able to turn their leaders into more sensible people after some convincing, and especially with big, huge Jeremy there to be a level head as well as a massive muscle in order to try and correct them with. And that's pretty much the end of it. That's essentially a moral of people wanting to belong where they can actually be considered normal is the major portion of the story, which is kind of meh. It's kind of mixed up with this whole weird background that doesn't really make any sense, with the two guys trying to collect all these freaks and not even given a decent reason as to why they're doing it. The art-wise, this is actually a pretty good comic though. The story is very meh, so read it if you wish, but it's not necessarily a eventful comic outside of the clown's son joining the carnival. That's all for this week. I will see you all next time.